Crossing. When it comes to me in this franchise, I gotta say, I never really knew about it until the 3DS came out a few years ago. Like, that's probably my furthest memory of it, and even then, I never got to own a 3DS. The only time I technically played an Animal Crossing game was that one time a few months ago when I decided to go download this mobile game because I was bored, and that was about it. Outside of that, I've never really played the games, and my only exposure to the series was that one time where I saw the trailer for it on the 3DS. Not only that, but Smash Bros. And some other stuff. But what happens when you have a toxic fan base which apparently decides to go harass, dox, and even attack someone for pretty much no reason whatsoever? Well, you have the event which recently happened on Twitter, just like always. Now, of course, this started off pretty innocent with the person just sharing their Animal Crossing character on the internet, which I don't really have a problem with. It seemed fine. But one of the things she said was the fact that she had some type of special hairstyle which she made for the character, which was pretty cool in my opinion. But of course, there's always those little special people which will get offended over everything just because. And people started saying that it was racist because she was not black and she had a black hairstyle. And I just gotta say, when the hell is it racist to have a certain type of hairstyle when you're not a certain type of skin tone or when you're not from a said culture, you know? It just personally makes no sense, and it wasn't even fucking offensive because it's in a video game. This person isn't going out here in real life trying to brag about their new hairstyle and trying to prove that she's superior to black people. She's not someone which is doing anything which is even remotely racist. She's just showing a character from a video game which doesn't have anything to do with real life. And of course, this got even worse because so many people agreed with it to the point where they were sort of harassing her and then having this logic of, oh yes, because you're not black or just because you're not black, that means that you can't play as a black video game character or you can't do anything which has a black person in it because that's apparently racist. I'm sorry, but isn't that racist within itself by trying to gatekeep something from people just because you don't like what they're doing? Like, that's just fucking dumb and it's hypocritical. It kind of is pretty sad to know about how these idiots unironically just get that amount of power. Like, when I mean power, I mean like the power to go and harass someone and have so many people agree with them, and with dumb points like this which are just so fucking stupid and makes my mind hurt, you know? Like, I don't know what type of person you are, but at the end of the day, if you're someone which tries to harass an individual and even go to the point of doxing someone and doxing someone over something as simple as a fucking hairstyle, there's something more inherently wrong with you than the person which you're getting mad about. And on top of that, there was even people which contacted Nintendo acting as if that's just magically going to fix anything. When I'm going to say this, as I said last time, Nintendo clearly just doesn't give a fuck. As long as they're making money, I'm pretty sure they're just gonna be on their merry way and ignore all of you morons which are trying to get all upset over something as simple as a hairstyle in a video game, you know? As long as they're making their buck, as I said earlier, they could just care less about your little problems, you know? And I just have to say, once again, this whole situation is just pathetic and sad because it proves about how petty people are. And unfortunately, at the end of this girl got harassed and doxxed and had all this shit happen to her. So much to the point where apparently she pretty much just left the internet. Now, of course, there's probably going to be that guy or person out there that's gonna say, oh, you're a fucking pussy because you gave into it. But at the same time, this was literally just a mob attacking someone for no reason. And the fact that she had to go deal with this in the first place and was pretty much mobbed off the internet for no reason is just pathetic. If there's anyone which shouldn't have access to the internet, it should be half the population on Twitter, mainly due to the fact that these people are willing to go to extreme lengths just to try and prove some point, which at the end of the day, no one really gives a shit about. If you're someone which tries to go out of your way to gatekeep a certain group of people or just try and say that just because, like, you're someone which just doesn't like something, meaning you're racist, I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, your opinion doesn't matter and it shouldn't continue to matter. Because at the end of the day, no one should really care about some fucking moron, which is gonna get mad over as simple as something as a hairstyle, when at the end of the day, there's more important matters to care about. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and that's all, folks. Wolf360 out, and I will see you in another video coming soon. Later, folks.